What's up, guys? Quick video from the basement. You're getting from the noise. Sorry. Just come back from the Chicago Toy Show. Fun as always. It's pretty decent show. Price negotiable, which is always good. I found some friends, and even if it's a toy show, I didn't buy all the toys. Unfortunately, that's the direction we're going. But I found a bunch of good movies that I was looking for. First of all, so I don't forget, TNT Toys Collectors got me a few gifts. This is cool tape rewinder. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the charger, but I'm pretty sure I can do some research. But it's cool just for the display purpose. That's classic from the, I don't know, 80s, 90s. Yeah, like I said, I can find easily a charger and make it work maybe. And then he got me a VHS, Mortal Kombat. Cool. I don't have it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much, brother. Now, on the way to the show, there's a Target. I stopped just in case because I have a coupon, 25% off on toys, so I decided to use it. And I found a figure that they had in April, so it's been sitting on there for a while. Online was a little cheaper, and I had to the discount, so at the end of it, I save about $9, something like that. So it's Super 7 Lemmy. I hope you can see, the camera's a little foggy. Super 7 Lemmy, cool figure. Probably gonna leave it in a blister, even if it's not perfect, but I might hang it on my bar with all the Lemmy paraphernalia. Let me think for a second. There's not a lot to show you, but next thing, super cool, from my good buddy Oro Holmes. We work on a partial trade with this 3D printed and painted Lucio Fulci figure bust. Really cool. This is gonna go in my collection of horror stuff. I think he gave me the Dracula one last time, but this one is hand painted, by the way. I don't know if you can see it. Really good details on it. Even the magic riportino, we call it in Italian. That cool. Thank you, brother. That's because of my collection. Then one vendor had a bunch of NECA stuff for pretty much a retail price, which is shocking for a show, to be honest. But I got a Terrifier Art the Clown figure. Really cool. I guess it's from the first movie, I guess. Don't recall very well, but again, it's really cool. There's a bloody variant, but this one is that will do. Got 3 different faces and a bunch of accessories, which is the main thing for Art the Clown. Really cool. It smells like brand new too. Then a guy was selling a bunch of, actually no, there's a few persons were selling a bunch of Mexican bootlegs. And man, they keep losing hair. They're worse than my dogs, by the way. They keep losing a chunk of hair. Critters. It's a Critter Mexican bootleg. I got a little comb it down a little bit. They're not the best finish. They're very, cheap made, but again, it was fairly cheap compared to the one I saw years ago. I need to comb it down a little bit with some air or something. But it's cool though. If you can see it. Yeah, it's weird. Sorry about the camera. Is very foggy for some reason. But again. Okay. Then as for the movie, of the normal vendors, there's only one guy that I met, re-met, I guess. I buy movies all the time from him, and always come up with deals. But other than that, there was a couple of new people. But there's a vendor, 2 vendors that normally ransack, but they weren't there, unfortunately. So I somehow gonna come back with some cash, or was able to buy some other stuff instead of only movies. But that being said, the same vendor, which I don't recall his name, I should probably ask him next time I do a video. He had in DVD Marco the Devil, which is a classic, I do believe, 70s movie. Very, very peculiar. And then he had Psycho 2 VHS and Psycho 3. I think he had Psycho 1 in a nice clamshell package, but he wants a little too much. And last but not least, super cheap, I got a Abbott and Costello, Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't have that one, it was fairly cheap too. I like Abbott and Costello, but then, I forgot, from the same vendor, I got also the Human Monster with Bela Lugosi. Was a little more expensive because of the packaging. They're an older version. It doesn't even have a barcode, so it's pretty old. And let's see, then from another guy, which I unfortunately should have went earlier. He had a bunch of Blu-ray and DVD, buy one. So pretty much it was combining the prices, split in two. So if you were splitting two DVDs for $20, it would be 40. We paid 20, just to give an idea. But I had all over prices. Some of them were actually kind of expensive. Again, for my taste. So at the end of the day, if you want to put it this way, I paid $10 for each Blu-ray, which is not horrible. We have William Castle double feature, 13 Ghosts and 13 Frightened Girls. 13 Ghosts, I'm familiar. I think that there's been obviously a remake after that. Then I got the Man with the X-ray eyes. I had that one in VHS. I just watched it recently. It's a cool movie. Then I got one I was actually looking for. It's Tentacles, double feature with Reptilicus. Reptilicus is... It is what it is. But Tentacles, it's quite like Tentacles, an Italian movie classic. And last but not least, I got a Black Scorpion, which they got Eddie Harrison effect. So motion it. It's a classic too, and go with my monsters, them, and so forth like that. Last but not least, for one, I think it's all of them except for one. One vendor is I did a little combo, so I got decent price on it. I got King Kong, 1970s. 76, to be precise. I think it's the one that Rambaldi did a picture. They're all in good shape, by the way. Raw Deal with Schwarzenegger. I think I might have it, but not this kind of packaging. HBO, so I went for it. And I think he had more, to be honest. I think he dropped the box. It was actually taking some of them out because maybe figured out they were worth more. But in any case, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Don't need to say anything. The Toxic Avenger, little, not the best package. I can probably fix it with some glue or something when I got some time. But still, it's a kind of pricey VHS. It's not a minty shape, but like I said, it's not the most. It's actually one of the most request ones. Chud, another classic one. And last but not least, for I think I paid $3 for this one. From a vendor, I got the Craft. So yeah, that was a good. Oh, I forgot, and I got a big poster too, a Razor poster, which I'm gonna put in my office. Other than that, it was a good show. I can't complain. It's money goes pretty fast. It's doing a math, but then again, to be fair, you got 40 for the Terror and 25 right there, and so 65 well over there. So at the end, I was doing pretty good till I actually purchased the two figures. Other than that, for prices, I think I was happy with the deals. I am happy with the deals that I got. What else? Like I said, unfortunately, it's a show that you can't go over there with $100. I have 1 hour drive each way, so I gotta justify it at least. That being said, I hope you like what you see. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I see you next time. Please like, subscribe, send friends, whatever. Stay safe, be good, and watch some movies like I do. But bye.